Alrighty. Good to go.
Alright, so we're gonna start off the first game between Nitrostorm and Dinoyipi. This is gonna be a best of 5.
Yeah, best of 5.
So, yeah, first to 3 wins.
Alright, we're going with Docklands here. I know that for Docklands, I know that Nemesis gets a speed boost in the water. I'm not sure about Dinoyipi's custom, but we'll see. And because of this, I don't know if Dinoyipi knows that either. So we'll see if he takes advantage of that or not, and tries to just bait him on land. But looks like he's just trying to stay in the water and then maybe take advantage of the higher position on the boat as well. He'll just have to be careful about that, because if he has a higher position on the boat and he jumps down, then he's going to have a lot of ending lag for Nitrostorm to punish. Really good flash kick. It beats block, so... oh, that was a really good extension. He did flash kick into... Wake up flash kick into flying fusillade, and we know that all of Nitro's kits are weak to that, so he's going to take a lot of damage from each exchange where he eats a flying fusillade.
I'm also just gonna say this because I know I saw Nitro had some repair kits equipped. I believe those are not allowed. Manual repair kits are not allowed.
Yeah, so we'll have to either... I think he knows that not to use them, but if he does, then we'll just tell him to unequip it. Yeah, because we did have that incident in the first game of the day yesterday, so I think as long as he knows that from yesterday, then we'll be fine. He does get the speed boost in water, so we'll see if he allows him to outmaneuver the bullets that he's firing easier. But right now, it seems he's taking like a little bit of damage, but he had an opportunity to get in and use his sword there. I guess he just opted to run away, maybe just to get his footing. Hiding behind these platforms just to avoid these shots from Dinoyipi. They're dealing a lot of damage, like 200 per shot, so I think maybe just a couple more hits from Dinoyipi and that would kill him. At least for the first stock. Dinoyipi's built up quite a decent amount of meter too, so as soon as he takes his stock, I think he'll have enough for another special attacker team once he takes the stock. But
Nitro's getting in that sword there, but unfortunately it's not enough to take the stock first, so that first stock is going to go to Dinoyipi.
Yep, and Dinoyipi now has 3 meters, so he has enough for either extension, either with Flying Fusillade or Spiral Slash, which is actually only a 2 cost. But that was a really nice sword combo from Nitrostorm earlier, and looks like he's trying to get another one right here. Not able to get the launcher, so he's going to get punished and then comboed into Spiral Slash. And that's a lot of damage. Looks like he's weak to it.
Yeah, that was all weak damage. That was all strong damage. So
still blocking. He's blocking those shots with the shield, but it's still doing a decent amount of damage, and more importantly, it's giving Dinoyipi meter. So now he's able to do that really high damaging Flying Fusillade. He's able to do Spiral Slash earlier, but it looks like he's fishing for Flying Fusillade this time.
but he won't get it before he gets his stock taken. So stocks are even, but Nitro has a lot more damage on him. It'll be difficult for him to make this back if Dinoyipi can continue to pretty much just stay out of range of the Commando Blaster.
He tried to extend with something there. Maybe he thought he was going to knock up, but he just wasn't able to. Traffic circle. Correct option chosen. Jump. It's a little bit confusing. It doesn't look like a jump option, but it's actually it actually is jump. Because if you dodge out of the way, then you'll just get cut. Even if you chose the direction where he would like go to last, because he spins in a certain direction every time, you wouldn't have enough time to block. Maybe he thought he'd auto lock onto him. When the reticle is red for either player, that means that if you just press Y, it'll be an auto lock on. Going for Kaiserkalism. He hit him with that the first time earlier this game. Dinoyipi just didn't know what special attack routine he was using, but then he just wasn't able to hit him this time because he knew which special attack routine he was going to use. That Spiral Slash is going to deal crazy damage though.
So Nitro going in. Unfortunately for Nitro, they're looking pretty even in life, and he has a stock deficit. So He's probably hoping for a life stage item because that's one of the few things that's gonna be able to bring him out of this hole.
Yeah. Nitro just waiting in place. I think he's just like, maybe he likes this part of the stage. Might also be part of the lag, but he seems to be blocking when he thinks that Dinoyipi's going to approach, so he might have still been like active, just waiting there in place. Dinoyipi going to take that stage item. You were talking about that earlier?
Yeah.
And that's going to change the flow of the game a lot.
So Dinoyipi is probably pretty happy here to just stay around and then just trade when the opportunity arises, because any damage that he takes is not going to be as bad for him in the long run as the damage that Nitro is going to be taking. Because any damage that Nitro takes is just it closes the game out that much more quickly. So yeah, with that combo and to the special attack routine, that's probably this match. Yep, that's the match.
With Breaking Blow, he only needs one hit of that Spiral Slash and it's just going to deal tons of damage. Alright, so Dinoyipi going to take game 1. This is, as a reminder, this is best of 5. All of the bracket matches today will be best of 5. Nitro has quite a lot of time here to just adapt and then maybe just like overcome those, because he was dealing with ranged attacks and he was kind of getting he was taking a lot of damage in his first and second stocks from those commander blasters. So let's see if he can maneuver his way out of them, especially with that water movement, because he has increased speed there. Alright, looks like Nitro's opting for a weapon switch to spear. So, let's see. I think sword spear will be generally pretty advantageous for spear, because they can outdamage if sword doesn't have the capability to hit those really tight combos. And we've seen Nitro be pretty proficient at spear extensions, especially from those charge attacks. He's getting the immediate overheads into extra hits after yesterday, and they were just really solid hits all around. So I think if he can extend like he was doing yesterday, also during his set with Dinoyipi actually, then he might be able to outdamage him here and take a couple games and maybe even win the set. back. So let's see. Yeah, Nitro is gonna switch to spear this round. So like we were saying earlier, I think he should be able to outdamage. Dinoyipi's one sword if Dinoyipi can't hit those loops, which he showed to be pretty proficient in, like the shorter combos, just like normal attack to forward and Y, and then special attack routine, which did do a fair amount of damage, but spear is gonna outdamage that like crazy if Nitro can get off the attacks that he did yesterday. Alright, here we go.
So we're gonna start in the game 2.
No mercy.
As we mentioned, Nitro is using Spear. Dinoyipi getting off that early damage with the guns, but that's just going to be outdamaged by that Spear getting in.
Yeah. There's those extensions from Nitro that we were talking about earlier. Dinoyipi already at a fraction of the health that he started with. So just those charge attacks are super scary. If he got the extension from that, he would have actually taken the first stock. We're gonna get, just barely missing that charged attack. Just gonna back off after he misses it. That guard is super strong versus sword. There's only a couple ways to approach from that guard that you can actually break it. Otherwise, you'll just get guard broken.
And that's the first stock. So
yep. So Nitro taking pretty good control of this match so far. Just opened them up with those big attacks from spears, and oh man, that's a lot of damage from Nitro. Just extra credit for the next stock. Looks like he's going for Asgard Earth Strike 2. That's a 5 cost. He's not going to be able to knock him out of it. A little bit of
we're
damage.
gonna see that switch to sword. That's gonna give a better block than just the guns.
Yeah, so he's gonna take far less damage, but keep in mind it's still extra credit, and it's gonna give him a lead when he eventually loses his stock here. Oh, nice. So that extension is gonna give him a spiral slash. Might take this stock. Oh, just barely living, just barely hanging on. And let's see.
So Dinoyipi is gonna switch to guns here. Hope to get that like final shot in.
Yeah, just
Close
hoping
out
to
this
chip him
stock.
out here. Doing the moving reload just for extra mobility. It doesn't get stuck in place and then punished by spear. Hiding behind this little platform, or this little stage hazard here, so we'll see if he can avoid it for long enough and make Dinoyipi approach. And then maybe he can get one last spear extension off before he loses his stock. Oh, choosing to dash over.
And he's gonna miss that spear extension.
Yeah, and then Dinoyipi just able to whiff punish him and chip him out. So Dinoyipi not at too much of a deficit. I think one confirm could put him on even footing, but as we've seen with Nitro's damage openings on the first stock, he cannot lose too many neutral interactions to Nitrostorm. And here's one of them. He didn't get the full extension, but that's still big damage. Oh, he thought he'd knock him up with that final hit, but he just didn't get the full side and Y, so he wasn't able to punish that.
And we see the correct dodge from Nitro.
He was hit by that before, so he probably just remembers that, oh yeah, he's got Spiral Slash equipped, I know how to counter that. So able to completely avoid that special attack routine, as well as
even though he missed that charge attack, simply because Dinoyipi just wasn't able to punish it immediately, he was able to still get part of the confirm off of that.
Yeah.
That was very well played from Nitro.
And that special attack, or that charge attack is also going to take the stock. Let's see if it's still a plausible comeback. It's going to be difficult, but I think it's still doable from Dinoyipi. He just got to hit a lot of confirms. Looks like Nitro's fishing for maybe a scatter shot when he gets near enough, but I don't think he's going to be near enough anytime soon, so you should probably exit out of that menu, but just opt for it anyway, just walks on over. And I don't think he knows that he has that yet, so it's going to hit him. 800, it's pretty good damage for only one cost, but it's also going to cost him the recharge time of the meter. Looks like Dinoyipi is looking for a flying fusillade right now. Misses that spear attack, but still pretty safe, and trades with that. He's probably gonna get hit by this. Yep. And ooh, not taking the stock. Looks like his Odin build is a little bit more resistant to light, so he's not taking quite as much damage as before.
But with that extra damage, that's gonna close out the stock. So he still has some deficit on health, but it's nothing that he can't make back. It's really anyone's game at this point.
Yeah. Dinoyipi's still gonna have to be really, really careful about Nitrostorm's extensions though, because
that's unfortunate. That's gonna pretty much entirely miss, and the one hit that does happen is going to get blocked.
Yep. It's very smart from Dinoyipi, because he might have figured, oh, I don't know how many more special attacker teams he actually has, so I'm just going to take the block damage for whatever it is to significantly reduce what I'm going to take. And that Spiral Slash is going to put them at pretty even, still at a tiny deficit, and to be honest, it looks like Dinoyipi has a lot of health right now, but one of those spear extensions is going to take out the majority of that health, so he's got to be careful. And there we go, 1500 damage in one combo, just absolutely insane extensions from Nitro this match. Looking for another one. Doesn't get it, and doesn't extend off of it either.
Oh,
that 3-hit. He blocked the last hit. Let's see if he can extend off of this. It's not going to kill, but it's going to put the game at one hit for either player.
And Nitro's going to be that player. So that's going to close out game 2. It's now 2-0 for Nitro. Oh, no, it's 1-1. My bad. Sorry, that's going to be Nitro's first game. Sorry, I'm tired.
And it'll be 1-1, Nitro Dinoyipi now. Nitro was able to take advantage of that spear attack and just deal crazy damage. I think Dinoyipi at that last part was just really trying to get away and then just like chip him out with commando blasters, but his aerial dash back just got caught by that overhead and he died. Generally still really close. I think could still be anyone's game. We won't really know who's going to take these next two games, and let's see if we can get a stage counter pick from Dinoyipi. I think he did pretty good in this stage, but he might want to switch to a different stage if he thinks that he'll be able to outmaneuver him on a different terrain. So we'll see if... Alright, looks like he's committing to the same stage.
And, yeah, we go to game 3.
No mercy. So who wants to be blown away first?
Game 3 is a big deal because after this, whoever wins will be at game point, and that'll be putting a lot of pressure on the other player. So this is pretty important for both of them. Missing that extension, not punished by Dinoyipi. Maybe he just didn't think that it had enough lag on it. Able to pick that speed. He might be able to outmaneuver his sword attacks now with that backdash. Oh, using the advanced tech, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. Whenever you use the charge attack or a forward moving attack off of a platform with any weapon, you'll go really far like that and chase your opponent. So we'll see if Nitrostorm can actually make really good use of that, since Dinoyipi has been trying to escape with those aerial dashes a lot, and that will catch them basically every time. So let's see if he can take more advantage of that.
So you see that extension, that's going to get the Spiral Slash. Getting in some extra chip damage with his blasters. We might see going for the Flying Fuselage, but unfortunately Nitro's going to get in up close, and he's going to be doing a lot more damage when he's that close.
Not able to finish the stock off, missed that final part of the extension. Oh, Dinoyipi making use of that tech to escape as well. He might have been fishing for Flying Fuselage and gotten it accidentally, but it'll work to his benefit overall. Dinoyipi looking like he might want to just save his meter and then hit him with the chip damage, but a double KO.
Okay, so yeah, now game is looking very even right now.
Yeah, double KO with the projectiles. Dinoyipi actually had the kill secured, but he just moved right into that last set of bullets right there. I guess he didn't expect. He expected them to go into the same path as the rest of them, but that last set of bullets just moved to where he was going to be, and then he moved right into them. Going for a bit more of a long-range battle. Dinoyipi is going to have to reload soon, so he might want to either reload. Oh, he's gonna take a lot of damage for that standard reload. And I was thinking he might want to go in, but maybe he might be scared of that really high damage spear combo. Yeah. Going for that.
So he's gonna get a lot of meter off of that. So he's gonna be able to reply. So he's pretty much gonna have meter for a while off of just that. And he switches to sword to get that better block in.
Right. At a bit of a deficit because of that, especially because of that one reload where he took a bunch of damage from those shots. But one good extension like this with the special attack routine could even things up. Not going to be exactly even, but a couple more shots, then he might just take the lead. Let's see. Oh, he opts to go in again. He whiff punishes Nitrostorm's approach, and that'll make it pretty much even. Nice. Able to dodge that charge attack and whiff punish it. Doing an excellent job baiting out and stuffing Nitrostorm's approaches right now. Opts to just go back to the guns. Sees that Nitro hasn't switched yet and able to just chip him out.
Yep, and that's going to be Nitro's second stock.
Those last maybe a minute and a half, that was a super clean gameplay from Dinoyipi. Excellent positioning, strategy, and whiff punishing.
So Dinoyipi's going to be at an advantage here if he can pretty much use his blasters to just get a lot of damage in. He might even be able to close out this stock because Nitrostorm's already looking pretty low, and he has an extra stock lead on him, so he's just going to have a lot more security when he goes in.
Yeah, and I really thought that might be the breaking blow. Oh, but that will be an excellent reaction time. He capitalized off that spin attack and able to just combo into Spiral Slash, and that'll be game 3 to Dinoyipi.
This time it is in fact Dinoyipi's second win. And I'm not making a mistake because Nyam over here also agrees with me.
So that game was a big deal because now Dinoyipi is at game point, so we'll see if that pressure of being knocked into losers by losing one more match will get to Nitrostorm or not. See if he can handle it, and then Dinoyipi should be being a lot more confident this round because he only has to win one more match, while his opponent has to win 2 more, so should be feeling a lot more comfortable. Maybe we'll see him go for some crazier stuff this round.
Battle start. You'll see my superior skill. So who wants to be blown away first?
The Dinoyipi starting off going behind that stage hazard, that's going to give him a much safer approach than just approaching head on, because that puts him pretty much in range if Nitro owes blasters, whereas approaching from behind the ship is just going to be a lot safer.
You saw that normal attack where Nitrostorm went for his release of the charge attack, and during the release of the charge attack, you have to dash forward first, and then your hitbox comes out. And he just stuffed him out while he started dashing. It was excellent whiff punish. He's able to whiff punish that dude. He's gonna get a Spiral Slash off of this. Yeah. He almost got it earlier, but he just was one hit too short to actually build the meter. And Dinoyipi's actually doing an excellent job whiff punishing Nitrostorm right now. Nitrostorm just...
See, there's another whiff punish.
Yeah, just extending a little bit too far, not hitting those charge attacks. They do a lot of damage, but he's just not being able to hit them. He's just not been able to hit them as of late, and that's going to result in a stock loss from this Spiral Slash.
He did not really need that Spiral Slash to do that, so he could have saved that meter for the next stock, but he opted instead to just make sure that he was going to get that kill.
Right, because with the combos that Dinoyipi has been doing, if he didn't go for that Spiral Slash, then he would have had to reset the situation and then get another neutral win on him. So I guess he just wanted the guaranteed stock right there, and he got his Spiral Slash meter back anyway, just with those 2 shots. So, and this will be big damage for Nitro. Doesn't have enough meter, or hasn't had it recharged yet either to actually extend into a special attack routine from that. Oh, and that'll be another big Spiral Slash. It's going to put him more securely into the lead.
Unfortunately, though, it looks like he's out of battery power, so that's gonna result. That means he's only gonna be able to get one more Spiral Slash off this stock.
Right.
Unless, of course, he picks up a battery stage item like the one we can see, but that will not be mattering because that will be his first stock.
Right.
Still make a comeback.
So he still has a damage advantage, but this is nothing that can't be made up with a few good spear combos.
Right. Opting for the Asgard airstrike. He just wants the guaranteed damage here. He says, I don't care if you build some meter. I just want my damage.
So I'm not sure if he got that block there because he he accidentally got into the reload of the blasters, which might have actually left him open to this damage. But no. He switched it to sword in time. He got the block.
It will take a lot less damage, and I'm not sure. We haven't seen him not block an Asgard airstrike this set, so I'm not sure how much damage that actually would have made, or that actually would have done, and if it would have made a real difference or not. But there's one of those signature Nitrostorm big big spear combos, but not enough. He's gonna get whiff punish from the Spiral Slash, and that's gonna take the stock.
Yeah, Nitro just not able to get that extension on the spear combo just to keep it going. So he's just gonna get punished by Dinoyipi on the wake up.
Dinoyipi with almost the full stock lead. He's got about half his health left, but quickly being erased by Nitrostorm's good spear combos right now, but able to get out of the way. I think one more Spiral Slash for Flying Fuselage from Dinoyipi, and that's going to make this comeback really difficult for Nitrostorm. Just like this.
Yeah, there you see that's the combo that he has been doing all of these last games. Just that, I think that's neutral, basic sword into his sideswipe into special attack scheme, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Oh, able to hit him with the scatter shot there. He's in the floor for some reason.
And he is just staying in that floor. Alright.
Walks out of it. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm actually not sure if that was a good thing. I think it would have had the same result anyway, even if he like jumped or whatever. But able to hit that Spiral Slash. Oh, and it's gonna take the stock. And
that's also gonna take the game.
Yeah. So Nitro takes Dinoyipi takes the set 3-1.